Hello class 3. Welcome to your English language class. So in the previous class, children, we were discussing about common noun, that is noun numbers, isn't it? And we have discussed how to make plurals of noun that ends with s, then sh, ch and x, isn't it? So in this class, I will discuss about the noun, how to make noun, plural form of the nouns that ends with y. Okay. So how to form plural form of the nouns that ends with y. Okay. Now let us see. We were doing singular and plurals, isn't it? Singular and plurals. Now you see, children, let me take one example. Baby. B-A-B-Y. Baby. Here we have seen that the last alphabet of the word is Y. So how we will form the plural of this word? That means the noun baby. To form the plural form, what we have to do? We have to replace Y with I. What is the formula? We have to replace Y with I. Then we have to add ES. Okay. So after we replace Y with I, we will add ES to the noun. Now see how the plural is formed here. So for baby means one baby. When there is more than one baby, then we will write babies. B-A-B. We are replacing Y. So in place of Y, what we will write? I. Then we will add E-S. Okay. Now this is babies. Okay. Clear? One more example. Shall I give you? Okay. Take one more example of the word that ends with Y, pony. P-O-N-Y, pony. Now you see, as the last letter is Y, how we will form the plural form? By replacing Y and adding IES. So P-O-N-I, in place of Y, what we have written I, then we have added ES. Okay. Now remember one rule that is important when we are forming this, means changing the noun from singular to plural. So every time we have to see one thing. This is, see the letter that is before Y. See, this is what? N. And this is what? B. So in English, when we have learned English alphabets, there are 26 letters, isn't it? So, and we know that A, E, I, O, U are vowels and rest of the letters are consonant. Okay. So, now you have to see that the letter that is used before Y is vowel or consonant. Here we have found that this is B is vowel. So, B is consonant, isn't it? As B is consonant, we are using this formula. Okay. In the second noun also, pony, P-O-N-Y. See this N. N is consonant or vowel? Consonant. So when the letter before Y is consonant, then we will follow this formula. Okay. Shall I give you one more example? See, army. A-R-M-Y. Army. Okay. Now you see it ends with Y and the letter that is just before Y is M, which is a consonant. So which formula we will follow? This one. So A-R-M-I-E-S. Arms. So this way we will form the plurals of the nouns that ends with Y and the letter, we have to see the letter which is just before Y are vowels, consonants. Okay. So this is the formula for consonants. Okay. Now again we will see few words. See, let me rub this. Now we will see how to change those singular to plural, those words from singular to plurals where the noun ends with Y but the letter before Y is vowel. Okay. Now see. Toy. T-O-Y. Toy. We have to form the plural. Okay. Now how we will do? T-O-Y, toy. We have to see. We have already seen that it ends with the word ends with the letter Y. So we have to replace Y. Then what we have to do? We have to see the letter before Y. Here we have found that this is a vowel. So here we will not follow this formula. Here we will simply add S. Like, what is the plural form of toy? T-O-Y-S. Toys. Why? Because the noun that ends with Y but the letter that is used before Y is a vowel. In those cases we will simply add S. We will not follow this formula. Okay, one more example. See, monkey. M-O-N-K-E-Y. Now, what is the plural form of monkey? Monkeys. M-O-N-K-E-Y-S. Okay. Why? Because see here before Y, this letter E is a vowel. So when the letter which is before Y is a vowel, when we will form the plural of this nouns, we will simply add S. Okay, so here we have added S only. Same way, one more example, see, key. K-E-Y. Key is in singular form, plural will be K-E-Y-S. Same reason. Why? Because E is vowel. The letter E is vowel. S before Y we have found that E is vowel. So we are not using this formula. We are not replacing Y with I and adding ES. We are simply adding S to it. Okay, children. So all of you please go through this and learn the rules. Then only you will be able to change the form of nouns from singular to plurals using those rules. Okay, is this clear to you? Go through the book also. You will find here in page number 8, you will find everything, and afterward we will do this exercise. Clear? Thank you. Have a nice day.